We are going to talk about the stoichiometry and the mole problems. And the first example is how many molecules are present in 2.76 mole of water. Before you begin this, you should know what you mean by mole. So 1 mole is always equal to 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 particles. And these particles means it can be molecules, it can be atoms, it can be ions, and it can be formula units. Okay, so depending on what you are calculating, like for example, if you are calculating the covalent compounds, the number of molecules in covalent compounds, your unit is going to be molecules, and atoms, of course, how many atoms, or ions if you have charged species, so you're going to use the unit as ions, and formula units are especially for ionic compounds. So they might ask how many formula units are in 1 mole of sodium chloride, let's say. So we're going to give example of each one of them, but make sure you remember that 1 mole is always equal to 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 particles, right? And also, based on your conversion factor idea, we can write the conversion factor for this equality as 1 mole is 6.022 times 10 to the power 23, and you can also present this as 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 over 1 mole. Okay, so depending on what you need to calculate, you can either use 1 mole is 6.022 times 10 to the power 23, or 6.022 times 10 to the power 23 particles is equal to 1 mole. So, and this number is known as Avogadro's number. Okay, now so you have idea how much is that, and now let's try to solve this problem number 1. Okay.